Shiwa, yeah. Kumatsu. I welcome you, holy ones, and you are holy, Yachiwa. You are star seeds, yes. Some of you indigo children. Mokuya. I just want to make sure everything is live. No, it's not. Okay, now it's gonna be live. I mean public. Now it's public. Now, excuse me, we're lighting up. You would say turning on. You would say awakening. Others call enlightening. You want to go through this spiritual awakening. Yes, Machiwa. Makaya. Excuse me, so I'm a little bit later than I would normally by 45 minutes. But sorry about that. I just wasn't sure if I was going to do a live, but I missed it. I miss you, holy vatos. What's up? Like, real. I'm not just saying that. I'm like, man, I really want to go. I miss my homies. We got Chan. Greetings, Holy One. Thank you for being here. Connor Sides Bowen, Machiwa. Yeah, you're right, brother. A strong, like, a motivation, inspiration to keep on going. I just feel like I'm blessed with a little bit of relief. I mean, my health issue isn't gone, but I'm like, I got some relief, so since I have relief, I'm gonna keep on doing these lives, okay? Especially for you. Oh my gosh, Alviso Jussie 15. So happy to see you, Holy One. Thank you. RDCG. Hey, what's up going on, brother? Chan, miss you. Love you too. Look at you. Abel. Oh my gosh, that's love. Trinity Star. And such beautiful names. Look at that. Sunny Merc. Machiwa Holy Ones. Yeah. Brothers and sisters. You said it, RD. Men on fire. Hi, Holy Ones. What does Machiwa mean? Mukoye. Understand, realize, we connect to our other selves. Okay, you have many incarnations. You learn about reincarnation. They have many selves, but guess what? They don't all speak English. So sometimes you hear me connect to my other selves, and they don't speak English. I mean, it's not translated for one reason or another. It brings it here. It's you would say, a light language, okay? Because I can feel the polarity when it's coming through, if it's negative or not. And I feel my chiwa is very positive. So, you think about this, it's made of 3 syllables, ma, chi, wa. O mo ka che anna ete hoene. Panchewa. Punkanche e akanchamo su tachiwa nune. Mbata inkieta to ma. So I could do a whole conversation like that, but just letting you know, these are energies right here. Right here. Okay, you feel it. You remember it. You connect to it. You are remembering, Holy Ones. Oh my gosh, right off the bat. Look at that, Holy One. Abel, of course. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Any of you who feel called to help support this Christos avatar, if you like anything you've heard in the past, almost 2 years now, I've been a Christos avatar. I mean, I'm not a newbie. I've been online before, way before that, because I was doing another channel. But that was my old self. Okay? Some of you look at your old self, and then you start becoming aware of yourself as being a star seed. Hey, you could be any star seed, not just Lyran, right? Tonight, we're just talking about the Lyran homies, because this is what I am, and every now and then we're going to talk about them. And we already did one last week, and we focused on the Giza Pyramid, okay? If you missed that Lyran video about the Giza Pyramid, check it out. It's only a few videos back on my channel. And so, excuse me. And that was also about the Sphinx. So you see how the lion, the cat, people are like, you would say, connected to Earth very strongly. And I want to say something really quick about my picture. It's not you know, a Lyran is actually a hominid. The picture is not a hominid, but I thought the picture was so badass, right? I said I'm going to use this picture and explain it in the video. So I'm explaining to you that Lyrans are actually, they have Lyran futures. I mean, lion futures, cat people futures, but they're hominids. Just to be clear. And if, you know, like the Sphinx itself, they speak in symbol, and they're just using the lion's body, but realize it's actually a being, a person. And you could say that that face, you're thinking of some other culture, okay? Amachiwa. Think about it. Put your focus on the Sphinx. Matsi. Heal Makoye Vastu Moachiwa. Sorry guys. So this is light energy, this is code, Vatos. And sometimes those mystical experiences will happen to me live here on Christos Avatar. But we are all activating and opening. You know, if you're on a spiritual awakening, hello, that's what we're talking about. Starseeds, empaths, Lightworkers, you're part of this. It's not like you need it yourself, but you do need to awaken to your memory. As soon as you got that, you start getting all this flashes. You'll get these videos in your head. You'll get emotions. You'll get actual, like, whoa, what happened? You're transported there. Okay, some of you are able to do this. So we're trying to transport there to the Lyran people. This is where the humans come from. These may be cat people. You see it in the Sphinx. This is what they are. Hello. Now they called it the Leonines, but who did the Leonines come from? Okay, they're cat hominids coming from the greater Anuhazi cat hominids, the avatars. Okay, so we talk about the avatars, which are greater than angel, archangel, and these beings are at the highest level of the Earth DNA. Human DNA. The humans come out of the blue flame. We come out of the Lyran. Okay? Now, other races came out of Lyra too, but we're the ones that kept with the blue flame. We're the blue flame people. We're actually called the Emerald Order people, blue flame people, Indigo Children. You know, we're coming from this. We're part of that. Humans are part of this. So, when I call you holy, I really mean this. You are holy. And maybe sometimes I'll speak these other languages, these other words. Well, this is part of who I am. But my other aspects, my other lives. So while I used to remember my past lives, well, now in my lives, I show you these lives, these energies, this consciousness. And as you guys awaken, you awaken to those other lives, those other understandings, those other memories and realizations. It's like you don't just have your brain. You know, you don't think of it as the brain, though. You think of it, you don't just have your knowledge from your entire lifetime, even though it's not like a short-term memory, long-term memory, but you have some general knowledge that this lifetime was focused on. What information were you focused on in this lifetime? And you know what you were different, totally different 10 years ago, much less when you were a kid. If you're a kid, you don't remember nothing from there. Like, what was kind of, how was I thinking? How was I looking around and understanding? Okay? Wow, you can put yourself there, Holy Ones. I welcome you to my YouTube live, Vatos. Lasness. Thank you for being here, Holy One. Achiwa. It's alright. No, don't have to apologize for anything, Holy One. Men on fire. I used to try doing tongues in the church. Not a part of it now. I can do some now. It's just like channeling. Got you, Holy One. And that's where I was at in my life. I was actually a noob too. I didn't know the Christos knowledge, okay? So I was ignorant. But as a psychic person, you're part of the Indigos, you're part of a Starseed. You don't know what's good and bad, or you just kind of get mixed in with something that is spiritual. because you're seeking spiritual knowledge. You want to know it. You just naturally gravitate towards healing, spiritual stuff, psychic stuff, spiritual stuff. Okay, you have this, even if you don't know it, you don't understand it. Like, what the hell? What do you mean? I'm an ET? I am part human, part ET? Yes. It's called being a hybrid, multiracial consciousness. Like, when I say race, I mean actual, literally, like the human race, the Anunnaki race, the reptilian race, a different race. You're made of 12 different races. Holy ones. 7 of those are earth seeds, different earth seed races. But you also have 7 starseed races, honey. What's a starseed? Good question. That's what we're talking about today. The Lyran Starseeds. And all of you are vatos. Sorry, I had to let your message come through. RD, I know it's maybe a bit of off topic, but I would love to know your opinion about the solar flash. Sure, Holy Ones. So I have this, as soon as you say that, I have this, like, picture of Ismael Perez. I love you, Holy One. Straight up. So anyways, he's talking about the solar flash. And I don't agree, sorry. I'm not saying it's even Ashiana's opinion. I'm just saying that she doesn't talk about no solar flash. And Carrie Cassidy interviewed him and put him on the spot, live. So, no disrespect to you, I love you, but we're guarding knowledge that you're talking from the same teacher. No, you're not. So, we're just saying from the Ashiana Guardian group, this is not solar flash. Solar flash is something else what people are describing, but you want to take your own definition for that. It has something to do with the sun and the heat of it and the light of it, the energy of it. So when you say it's something else like Ascension, no, honey, it's not. Ascension is separate. And there is no freaking planetary ascension coming. I hate to bust your bubble. This is something that individuals are doing. Not the human race. Look. And you're going to say some global movement is going to suddenly, you don't have to qualify your DNA now. You're saying I was this terrible or ignorant or low vibe 3D human, but suddenly you're going to ascend to 5D? No, baby. The rules for ascension haven't changed. You still have to have your DNA. You don't come along and have some savior starseed come or Christ come or whatever come and suddenly you don't have to get the DNA. You still have to get the DNA. You still have to get the DNA to ascend. You don't just magically receive, here's 2 strands. No. Sorry, no solar flash, no solar ascension. It's not about that sun or some other thing coming in, going out. It's not about the sun. Ascension is, there's gateways, you go there, understand, but ascension is your DNA, baby. It has to be completed. You have to actually live. You have to actually live in all of the sub-frequencies. If you don't live in the sub-frequencies, and you just say you're skipping the sub-frequencies, suddenly there's DNA there. No! You actually go through these times, finish in all these lifetimes, and if you don't have 5 strand, honey, you're not going. No, some magicals, like, wow, like put a bean stalk, just put the bean there and suddenly, woo! Sorry guys, I got a little emotional, but understand? Makishi wa sopatanye. That was my answer to you, whether that's what you were thinking or not, that's my answer. More than likely, it will have something to do with extraterrestrials, not some Kapachiwa. B, hi. Oh, B, hi all from Indonesia. Welcome, Holy One. Michelle! Oh my gosh! Another member, alright! I love to see the stars, yeah! You're the badass men on fire! I love that name, man! Well, don't manifest those thoughts, you know, when you start saying you're afraid, you know, first of all, don't manifest fear, first of all. Like, don't have the fear. Like, that's the first spiritual lesson. I mean, this is what people would want to do, is remove fear and remove guilt from your life. Holy Starseed, Lyran Starseed, Pleiadian Starseed, Earthseed. You want to remove this, you could call it a black magic spell. Man, all your mind and heart and soul are focused on this energy. Maka, yes. Machiwa. Oh, thank you, Chan. I feel good to hear you here. Thank you. And you guys realize your chat is part of this space, because others are now going to read your chat. You understand? And this is what I don't understand about Instagram and TikTok. They don't let you save that. Why? Okay. So you got to record your screen or something. Okay, Machiwas. I have to check this, okay? I love how, you know, there's other people who are interested in this information, but they don't speak English, and so we're gonna take care of that. We're gonna like, when I eventually have resources, I will be doing this. Wait. What? Okay. Sorry, guys. What's up, Vatos? Machiwa! Sunny Merc, what's up? Look at that love from Funky Tiger. Oh my gosh. Lover girl. Greetings, lover girl. Hello, Soul Family. What's up, Losness? Got the moderator in the house. Yes, it is, man. We're making this energy together. It's kind of like an energy, or medicine, you would say, a positive vibe, a high vibe. You grew up with a schizophrenic mom? Well, if you had some of this, you know, in your early part of your life, this is your opportunity now, Holy One, to heal. And I'm sure you probably already have, right? At least some of it. Thank you, Aviso, Josie 15. Machiwa. Look at that positive vibes. Yeah, that's right. Woo-hoo. Thank you, Holy One. Thank you. Yeah, I'm Hispanic. I'm part because of my dad, and my mom is white. So I'm like, I got two races inside of me. People think of it in a bad way, right? But you're gaining. Now you have two races inside of you. Hello. That's kind of a little form of genetic modification. So whatever you look upon it, understand? I'm a pure breed. Okay. Go ahead, stay a pure breed. You know the Anuhazi were the first race? So they're the first race in the 12th dimension. But they didn't stay the first race. I mean, they became greater beings. Why? Because you started having more than one race. When you have more than one race, then you have many connections. Machiwa. Energy or otherwise. Memories. You know, different, like would say blue flame, violet flame, and gold flame. You could have all, because now you're becoming, you know, with the humans are a 12 tribe, 12 races. You call that a super race, honey. That's some complex DNA. By the way, a 12 strand is a Christ star, a Christ consciousness. And we're bringing that in, baby. Yeah. Sinister track. Big homie, what's up, big homie? Rising Soul, look, 3333. All right, thank you for sharing that code with us. Monkey Brain 32. How can you find out what DNA you already have? I'm new to this, but have always felt a connection to spirit and what people call fantasy, like dragons, fairy tale, and all. That was real. Excellent question, Holy One. That's how we start. That's how we start, right? It's something we're attracted to as a fairy tale, as something magical. Wow, I wish that was real. I wish I was in those worlds. Oh, reptiles, dinosaurs, lizard people. This is another races. And if you feel these connections to like a reptilian, snake, or anything, well, you're part of the Dracon hybrid. Obviously, hey, you look human, so you're part human, part Draco. And so, why do you think the governments want to take your blood when you're born? You're just giving it to them. You're just agreeing to, here's my baby's blood, what, for the past several decades. And more. Now you got, shots and stuff and more, right? More stuff and more pharmaceuticals, all kinds of things, shifting your mind, distorting your consciousness, you're disempowering your vortexes. It's a spiritual war, man. They're after your, more than just your ass. They're after your ass, man. They're after you, period. What's up, Longinus? Rising Soul, Vato! Yeah, your connection to spirit, just start meditating. Start, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just suggesting. You asked me a question. So start doing breath work. That will just focus you even more, empower you even more when you stop that monkey mind, that monkey chatter mind. Some people say they can't. There you go. You just told yourself you can't. Guess what? Now you can't. Oh, reverse that. Come on. You know how you push edit, thought, edit thought. Okay, now my new thought is the opposite. If it was something negative, do the opposite, which would be a positive. You thought of hurting that person. Well, now say I dismiss that thought, and now change it to I'm giving a hug to that person. Now, you don't have to go hug them, I mean, in your thought, because you thought a bad thought. Well, you're transmuting. Okay? We're literally taking a bunch of shit in our energies, in our thoughts and our vocabulary. We're taking all that stuff and changing it. See, first of all, it's you having the idea that you can. Do you have that? Do you believe that you can change? I know you can, baby. Yeah. What's up, patos? Hey, Bell, we said that positive vibes. Deborah SXY, good evening, all. Welcome again, Holy One. Yeah. All right, yeah, we caught up that. Oh my gosh, Michelle. Wait, Mitchell? Is it Mitchell, right? I'm sorry. Mitchell or Michelle? I am like my old man glasses. I'm not sure. Albergy, thank you so much, Holy One. Thank you for all that you do. I love your message. Thank you, Holy One. Thank you so much, guys. Hamasi, thank you. Tim Burns, Starman, what's up? Good to see you, Vato. One of my Patreons. Oh, you love their picture? It's still so small. Can I see it? I guess if I click on it, right? I can't see it up close. Sorry. Wow, you guys are awesome. Candace in the house. I don't like snakes, sorry. Well, that means you don't like Inky or, you know, Luciferians. Because that's where you get the snake, honey. And the dragon, Dracon. Sophia. Thank you for being here, Holy One. Starseeds, more starseeds. Trinity Star, more love. Thank you. Oh my gosh. So now I'm at the bottom. So much beautiful energies and like thoughtfulness and kindness. Joseph Evola. Oh, as soon as you start to fast, actually fasting is very good for you guys. This is very empowering, and it's healing too. And the longer you do it, you know, I'm not giving you medical advice. You have to. I'm talking from my own point of view, my experience. You want to like be able to like do it safely by doing it slowly. Like start with less food, and then till you can just do a whole day without eating. Then you know you can do a day. Now see if you can do 2 days. And if you can't, go back, wait, go back to it again. Kind of like building endurance. You think you can run 5 miles right now without passing out or something? I couldn't. I'm a walker. I walk fast, like twice as fast, 3 times as fast as most people. But that's just because I want to keep my cardio at least. But running 5 miles, if you want to say running or jogging, neither one, you know. Do I think it's impossible for me? No, I would have to train probably for a year, maybe. So that's what I'm saying. You guys go through that in your own pattern, your own process. We've got to transmute. If you're not trying to be a better version of yourself, what are you doing? Michelle, all right. Okay, sorry. Oh, maybe it's because it's in another country, because we spell Michelle differently, right, guys? Don't we? Don't we spell Michelle almost like Michael, like, you know, Michelle? Like Brady, like, on the Brady Bunch. No, that was someone else. Once you try the 3-day. I've done a 3-day, Holy One. Well, don't start bringing that fear, because our Vato Locos here are running their Maharic shield. What's up? Yeah, you guys always are aware. Most of the people here in this community are learning about spiritual protection. So, yeah, but for beginners, you want to do anything like something, because what you're doing is you're going to start being more open to those abilities that you don't have when you're sitting there eating red meat all the time. Okay, I'm just talking about just eating the, you know, flesh, eating other creatures, other animals. So you're like, oh, makachi, somatsuchi, sumakuye. And we grow out of that. Eventually you become a Breatharian. Not in, you know, you're not designed in 2 density 1 to do that, but your next level up, you will. When those of you who have sinned, you will have a new body. You're going to have a new body every single time you ascend. You understand? That's another frequency. There's another expansion. And you go through this stuff one at a time, baby. Mokoye. Chua, positive energy, Valerie, sorry. Candace, would you like to come with me? I don't know who you're talking to, but I think I know what you're trying to say. 11-day! Oh my gosh, Ariana Bowl. See? Did you get attacked like this dude was trying to tell you? It looks like you knew what you were doing. Gotcha. Yeah, that's right. Michelle with 2 L's. That's why I got thrown off. Sorry. Because we do have a guy named Mitchell. But that would be it with the T, though. So it wasn't... Well, I mean... Mitchell. I think that is with E-L. Mitchell. Mitchell. Yeah. M-I-T-C-H-E-L. Alichka! Look at that diamond star. Yeah, go for a run, Vato Locos! Because you get to, like, work on your lungs if you've been a smoker. You would think that's opposite logic. You like, oh, I better not use my lungs. No, you want to use them. You want to, like, start using them. So that, well, it's bringing in more prana, baby. Breath, life. Oishi. So we talk about indigos because it's part of the name of the video, but realize that most of these starseeds are what you call indigo children. And the first thing you could say about indigo children, why are they called indigo? Because people who are clairvoyant, psychic people looking at these children, saw a bunch of young children coming in with this indigo color. So they called them their children, so they called them indigo children. So realize, what is the indigo? It's the indigo ray, your third eye. Okay, this is the level of human consciousness on Earth. So there's another level above called the astral, another one called archetype, but also known as the fifth dimension. You are coming from this level of consciousness into a three-dimensional level. You are what you call an angel, a celestial, the physics term you would say, or not physics, I guess, but realize the density went from carbon matter to carbon crystal, the levels of carbon crystal. And so each level is a different change, honey. Not just for people and creatures, but for, well, we're all creatures, creations, we're all creatures. It's all life. It will evolve to the next level. I mean, if you go to this naturally, you're just living lifetimes. You don't just get a chunk of DNA and not get a chunk of DNA by skipping. Because I hear a lot of that in the New Age movement. You think you just, oh, no. Everyone's ascending. It's going to be brilliance. No! You are just preaching false makoye. People are ascending, but not the whole planet. What are you doing? Machiwa. It's just this new age trap, man. I'm just trying to protect you guys. You can believe in whatever you want. I'm not judging you. But it's very dangerous to start worshiping these beings. Do you think a guardian wants you to worship it? Indigo, Jesus, Sananda Melchizedek, was an indigo type 1. Do you think this holy being of light, remember, ego is way in the third dimension. This being doesn't have an ego up there. This being is love. Excuse me. This being is love, okay? This ideas in human are very twisted about what is love. This being was real, and we don't talk about it from this perspective. It doesn't just change the importance of it, of Jesus, but we are once again. He would not want you to worship him. It's not, because that's the dark side. That's the side that wants you to give your energy. You call it worship. That's like telling a vampire, yes, take my energy. Take my energy. My love. Take my love, my thoughts. Makaya. Guardians don't do this. And they're not telling you to do this. It's about you are God and sovereign and free. You're free. You were given free will. Hello. Now someone wants to tell you otherwise. You can't trump the universal law, but you will try, and you're doing it. So we are not judging your beliefs. I love all of you. We don't judge. You're not supposed to follow the law of one, but we provide the information about the danger that is here in this consciousness, and telling you the true situation, not some like, okay, because you're going to get that. They're going to be wowing you. You will think they're so sweet and so like, wow, wise, and they're a master. They say they're ascended master. They say they're an angel channel. They're channeling archangels. Wow. You know, this is broadcast central. These ETs are waiting. Oh, there's some humans. Speak into their head. Give them this message. Why, yes, you are a chosen one. We will bring you this knowledge, and you will put it into the earth. The guardians, there's no chosen ones, vatos. Oh, that's that saying that these are more special. These are more better beings than the others. Sort of like humans say that, oh, let the men die before women or children. So, wow, where did that come from? You see, the energy is cool, yes. It's like a flow, you guys. You start like expanding in your chakra work. You start connecting and literally having freaking witness. You're witnessing things, and you can't like share that. I want to show you like a mind meld. You know, Spock and Shatner or Captain what the hell? Kirk. He's minds melds with Kirk. See, you just mind meld, right? So you got to be able to do this, holy ones. It's consciousness. You're mastering consciousness, and some people can do that shit. They can do telepathy. They can visit you in their astral form and check you out. You know, they can cast bad stuff to you, or some. Okay, here's an important concept. Guardians don't interfere with your free will. They don't interfere with your life. Is that not going against your free will? Even if you want an angel to appear and help you out. Understand? You will start worshiping this being, and they don't want you to do that. Or whatever. I'm just saying, people's ideas down here are distorted because of these religions. Telling you to worship and give this sacrifice and give this energy, give this love, give this, oh my gosh. You're not giving to some guardian gods. There is no guardian gods. It's the dark ones who are following gods. It is people who are lost and who have forgotten who are following any type of god. It's two type of people, you see. People who are serving another being, and people who are sovereign, God sovereign free, knowing that you're with the law of one, and that this idea is so bizarre, man. It's so bizarre to the universal law of one, that all are one, all are God. It's a distortion. It's intentional distortion by these angels, dark angels, demons, fallen ones. Fallen, that's all you need to know, is that they're dark and they're fallen and they're against you. Against light. Whether you want to just sit back and be peaceful and not think about anything negative, Honey, it's a spiritual war, and you just walk outside the door and go to the groceries or the bank or whatever. Your neighbor, you're actually picking up some stuff. You gotta smudge. You don't need a priest, a middleman. Oh, yeah, let me tell you my sins. I need your consultation. Here's your consultation. Yourself, your connection to this, and you literally have your divine abilities turned on. Not like it's a bad thing to have a psychic power. Oh, you're a witch or warlock or whatever. They would hang you before in the past, or, burn you. And so they start, people who were psychic, Indigo Child, Starseed, Empath, okay? Now you're a modern one. Well, there's ones back there too. And under Reincarnation, that means you were probably a witch, a healer, a magician, or whatever back then too. Understand? Incarnation? You lived all these times. You lived in Lemuria, you lived in Atlantis, you lived in Polaris, Hyperborea, you were there. Now we're here. And tomorrow, or next reality, we're going to be there somewhere else. Okay? Machiwa. Yeah. I love you too, Vato Locos. Let me put show and show. Joseph Ebola! Superstars be locking me up in the dream realm. Help me, time travelers. Release my body out of the witch's concrete collar with her android dog with metal teeth that flattens like nano. This guy's a poet, man. Check it out, Vato. Thank you for sharing your truth. Land of Agartha. Agatha or Agartha? I believe you meant Agartha, which is a continent on the future Earth in the fourth dimension. Not even the fourth dimension. It's a little bit past the third dimension. That's where inner Earth is. So it takes you to the future if you went to a portal that was connected to it, like this Admiral Byrd. He talked about it and then was told to shut up. Isn't that right? Change his story. King Smurgle Gurgleson, alright, the Viking. I was like that for years, but I have to balance intake against how physical the work you are doing is. Yeah, there's a lot of you guys have your experience going on. What's Funky Tiger, Palo Santo? That's awesome, man. That stuff smells really good. I wouldn't want to smell it every single day, but man, when you light it up, man, it's really powerful. Palo Santo, check it out. Because what happens is you're getting the actual. See, stick incense is horrible. Stop using it. I'm just giving you advice. I'm not telling you what to do. I shouldn't. Let me rephrase that. You shouldn't do, Frank. I don't use. I don't want to say it that way. It's not good to use stick incense. Do some research on it. But hey, if you're using sage, there we go, natural, straight from the ground. You can find wild sage and start using it as incense. You can find sap on a tree and start using it as incense. Okay, not stick, chemical, bullshit, pharma fragrance, synthetic fragrance to make it smell like frankincense. Hello, do you not understand energy? Understand energy, Holy One. Okay, so Palo Santo Vatos, sage, or incense resin, or essential oil. So like for I mean, there's not just on the dry weeds, dry herb, like the sage. There's other ones. There's literally there's probably like 12, a couple dozen different. Like there's a sweetgrass. Instead of doing your saging with sage, like wild sage, desert sage, there's wild sage. I think there's desert sage and white sage. I'm not sure, but it's sage you find in the earth and southwestern type of region. And this is people, you can buy it in mail order, right, or online and stuff. But so dried herb like sweetgrass and sage, or incense resins, or essential oils. Like, you can use essential oils to diffuse your entire room, man. So it's like an art if you think about it. It's a little form of magic and alchemy, dude. So, you know, people can say aromatherapy, but you go beyond that. You go into learning maybe some elixirs or something. You know, you work in a positive way with this knowledge, not in a, you don't have to be doing it through a cult. That's up to you. Honestly, I was into that when I was beginning. I know better. I got wiser. I changed. You don't have to. It's up to you. Whatever. Candice Wood. Aho, love and light, holy vatos. What you? Candice, if you behave, can you behave and I'll make you a moderator again? Machiwa, Bright Flame, what's up? I heard to open up all cupboards, drawers, closets, and sage. I heard to open up, or do you mean you had to open up all cupboards, drawers, closets, and sage from the back towards the door? Exit, the pressure builds up and it forces negative spirits to leave. Yeah, there's some things that think about it. It would feel putrefying to them if they started having this freaking energy. They can't tolerate it. It's like something they're opposed to this. That's why it's freaking frankincense resin is considered protecting and cleansing. That's why it's the number one. It's still, in my opinion, it's the number one medicine. If you had a choice, choose that one first. Myrrh is a close second. And realize that's what they brought to Jesus. Frankincense and myrrh. Hello. And gold. Smudge sticks. Yeah, you can call them smudge sticks, but they're sage in a bundle. A sage wrapped up in a bundle is called a smudge stick. Yeah. And they started calling it a smudge stick because that's what it's called when you go like this around your body with the smoke. With sage, Palo Santo, or frankincense, you're like blessing yourself, cleansing you think of the word bless is like word cleanse. You're blessing, cleansing. You're cleansing your negative energies so you can work in this positive field. It's a field, dude, around you in your space. That's why you burn it, so the smoke, if it's a diffuser, then the mist is going in your space and it keeps on. Well, remember, you have to keep lighting it. Like I would burn it, resins, and they would melt. You would have to add more if you wanted to keep going, you know. So just buy pounds of it, man. The only thing I don't like is you got to use those saltpeter charcoal blocks, but other than that, you can just do a slow burn in oil. That will last days instead of a few minutes, you know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. But, and it smells so good if you guys start getting into that. And since we're on the topic, you can start doing stuff with essential oils on your body, okay? Like mugwort essential oil. I'm not giving you medical advice. I'm telling you my experience. Mugwort tea. Not for pregnant women. I will say that because it's important to say that. It's not for when you're pregnant. Shiwakaya. You look up your own disclaimer, okay? Excuse me. You learn these things when you're a freaking indigo child, a starseed. You have these ideas when 3D people don't even care. They don't believe in that stuff. But you do, because why? Because you're from another planet, baby. Meow meow. Well, they could have allergies. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's automatically bad, but it could be true because I've had like, maybe I should be more, you know, sensitive to people. That was when I was doing drum circles. I would literally be blessing, like cleansing the whole space, and so I would be walking around everyone. And I think some people they can't stand that you could say smell, but maybe it's the energy they can't stand. But I wouldn't start saying that's what that is. It doesn't mean they're Anunnaki or something, you know. But it could just be they're having a bad day. Any of us could have a bad day. I am the golden princess? Are you really? Wow. I'm crystal collecting them from digging on road trips across country. Wow, really? Yeah, awesome. You know, while you're looking for crystals, look for mushrooms. Machiwa. Like, that's one of the things I like to do in World of Warcraft. I could play a whole character and level it just through herbs. You know, collecting herbs. Because you get a lot of experience from just collecting herbs. And of course, since I was collecting herbs, I might as well collect ore too. So I was like having fun on World of Warcraft, not killing stuff, just finding like, you know, herbs and shit. Like Peace Bloom, and what's the green one called? I forgot what the green one's called. It's the most basic one. Then there's Earthroot, and some of you are into botanicals because that's part of the magic stuff, right? I mean, we're talking about these type of people, and some of you have a natural calling to it, like the Lightworkers or Empaths. It's part of your, you could say, soul experience. You keep having these lives where you are gravitating towards this kind of spiritual stuff. So, of course, it's in your DNA, but unfortunately, we all come in here and the lights shut off. We don't remember shit. But if you're activating your DNA, like starseeds and indigos will. They literally will start experiencing, well, when you start getting downloads, right? That becomes memory activating in your DNA. So you start seeing visions or dreams first and contacts, and then you just know it's real because you start feeling it on a very realistic level, where you actually can feel these beings, see them. So this is sacred, man. I feel like honored to be here with you guys. Sunny. You love salad, Alia? Yeah. I wish I could do that. I can't wait till I'm on my own, then I can eat completely like alkaline. I want to go alkaline and slowly try to work toward my way towards breatharianism. Now, imagine if you could do that, you guys. Imagine the discipline it takes to reach that far. Machiwa. If anyone wants to get lit, if you guys want to get lit, just raise your hand, or not raise your hand, but put a fire in the chat. If there's a few of you putting fire in the chat, I'll know what's up, man. Yeah. Machiwa. All right. Oh wait. Welcome, Candace! Yeah! Don't start booting everybody, man. Oh my gosh! Look at that fire, baby! Yeah! Hey, just so you guys know, I'm not playing favoritism. Candace was already a moderator, so. King Smurgle Gurgle, the Viking, yeah! Bright Flame, I'm quitting getting lit. And that's okay, Bright Flame. It's kind of like let's say you have some good energies and maybe some, sickness. Well, when you take medicine, it boosts it all. So if you have some issues still, it's probably, it probably is better to not do that. Oh my gosh, look at you guys. Okay, we will do it. Yeah. I swear, you guys, right before I go to bed, right, I get lit, and then so I can sleep. But before I fall asleep, I'm like freaking in this and I can see my aura. That's when I can see my aura. It's so freaking amazing. So it would be hard to do it live in when there's lights and shit, and you could probably still feel it, because I definitely feel my chakras light up. So people can call it a drug. They're going to keep on saying that probably till they die. Okay, I love you. This is medicine on many, many levels. And you guys know, when you're multidimensional, if it's affecting your third eye, that's activating sixth-dimensional consciousness. That is not a bad thing. You start having fifth-dimensional, sixth-dimensional, or even fourth-dimensional consciousness, it's a good thing compared to third-dimensional consciousness. Be right back, battles. So let me put my diagram up. I'm a chihuahua. Oh, there's that lion. It's so cool. It's got wings and shit. And it's got horns. You think that's bad, but what are you talking about? A deer has horns. Is that bad? Well, here's the first diagram. There. So I'm gonna get lit. It only takes 60 seconds, 90 seconds, and I'll be right back with you in a extra. It's extra in awareness, literally. Like, we can be playful and have fun, but at the same time, you'll see some pretty strong energy come through, guys. And I do this with the Christ consciousness, okay, with the Maharata shield, okay, so with the medicine as well, and with prayer of protection, and all of this. It's a ritual of your entire day. You are in a more ceremony, like, you live this way. You don't just do it some of your day. You this is your thoughts in the morning, the afternoon, the evening. What I mean is, you're in this whole nother shift towards spiritual life. Machua. All right. Be right back. 90 seconds. My homies, my Kayasur. Let's do this. Okay, guys, I'm back. Thanks to all of you who actually waited. I appreciate you. It's always a good thing. Yeah, baby. I told you sometimes you can be silly. Amethyst to open your third eye. Chikaya. Remember, it's in the middle of your forehead, but you can still lay back on your back and balance an amethyst that isn't round so it can stay balanced. And leave it there as long as you can. I mean, well, I don't mean that. I mean, like a meditation, 15 minutes, a half hour. And it'll slowly help you open it. And it would truly help to stop brushing your teeth with fluoride in your toothpaste. There's many alternatives. I know it sucks because I used to love like this Aquafresh, and I still do, I guess, but I'm giving you guys advice. Like offering it, that's all. I'm not saying what to do. But just realize you're under attack, so you don't be so brilliant. Oh, I can't see. Oh, my cool. Yeah, I just did. How you doing, Lyrans? Yeah. Yeah, of course. We connect to love anywhere. It doesn't matter if it's there or there or there. We love love. We want love. And you can find that in the Bible. Yes, of course. You could say there's some half-truths in there. Yeah, definitely. These beings are, want us, yeah, Aquafresh. The one with the 3 flavors. How much you, the whitening one. There's, I know what the label looks like. I mean, it's not like you're swallowing fluoride, but you're kind of getting seeping of it down there. You know, like how much... not iodine, but what's it called? Like there's a certain cactus that you can eat that's kind of like a psychotropic, but it gives you, has, oh, strychnine. Has strychnine in it. You have to take the strychnine part out. But how much strychnine would you be putting in your body? Why would you want to put strychnine in your body? So we put stuff in our body that's not good for us, but hey. All right, baby, yeah. So this is about starseeds and Indigo Children, Lyran Starseeds, those Lyran Starseeds, those, what the hell? I'm sorry. I took my glass to fill it up. So now I have to, since my glass is over there, I have to drink out of this, sorry. But I do have to hydrate. So this is tonight's glass, sorry. So we follow knowledge. I mean, I don't mean follow, I mean we learn knowledge. It's kind of like, think about it. When you meditate, when you go into the stillness of your own mind, right? It's real quiet, it's peaceful, you're alone, basically. You connect to your deep self. Okay, and you have this thought process, this conversation with yourself. Ask questions out loud to yourself, within your mind if you want. Ask it to yourself. Have a dialogue, not many voices, not drifting. Take the drifting out and start going like this. Start focusing thoughts. Focusing thoughts, not having a whole bunch of scattered, fragmented thoughts. Focus, and you do that by ritually every day building a vision in your mind. Build of it, vision. Okay, today's Now we're going to pick up where you left off yesterday. Build your vision more. Tomorrow, I'm going to build my vision more. So the next day comes, you're going to build your vision more than yesterday. You have vision. You have memory. You want to improve your memory of who you are? Improve your vision. Sounds like a simple lesson, but hey, do you have vision? Do you have vivid pictures, videos playing in your mind? Can you see vision clearly in your mind? Can you close your eyes and see a perfect, close to perfect, very clear vision? Inner vision? Okay? Well, work on your inner vision ability, and then you will open your memory. You will remember more of your past lives, future lives, more of what is God, more like, as in like natural, conscious realization. We live in such a distorted world here on Earth. It's like consciousness is so like freaking... Normally you would say pathetic, but we don't say those kind of things as a guardian, because we know all are God. We know that we were once hurting and suffering and lost, maybe still are, but we're trying to guide ourselves to a greater divine level of ourselves, because we know we're not so great down here sometimes. We made some terrible things. You guys, you beat yourself up enough. Some of you. You don't have to put yourself as what people would say not worthy. You are worthy, holy ones. You're God too. You know, if you fall into the traps of the dark beings, well, they're the ones that are gonna. I mean, you have free will, so you can't blame them. But they're the ones trying to make you be following darkness, to be stuck in dark patterns, lost patterns, forgotten patterns, identities, forgotten history. Forgotten that you are greater than this human consciousness. You've forgotten that you actually fell from a greater place. It is guardians. Hello, how you doing, Indigos? Bringing you this memory again. Activate. We're not teaching you. We're helping you remember, because we need that. Because a lot of humans have forgotten. But there's a way to awaken their mind. Hello, we're awakening mind, right? And you're going to be awakened to your memory. And then it will make you have these tears, man. Tears of joy. Because that understanding, that manifestation, that feeling, that emotion of true, this sacred, unconditional, divine love. You know, law of one love, that all are God. I see you as God, holy ones. I put up with that, you know, arrogance and pride of yours. I've put up with your attack. You know, because it doesn't make me feel bad. When you don't love yourself, you don't have a shield. Oh, shield, honey. You think it's vulnerable if you have love in your life. That's because of your understanding of spirit and of God. You've forgotten God. You denied Christ. Okay, so, yeah. Others are still sensing him. Those beings. I didn't mean to say him. Sorry, guys. Others are still feeling consciousness, feeling God. They have this testimony. We have witness because our psychic powers are still active. What are you doing, Holy One? It's inside of you. That's all we're trying to tell you. You have these parts. You have these levels. And you just got to adjust your polarity. You like to be polarized? You like to be at conflict? You like to be at war? You like suffering? Because you keep on doing it. You keep on suffering. Look at you. Come on, vatos. Yeah. Some of you are this light. You can say, you can feel Christ consciousness. You know when someone is speaking it. And you know what? You also know who is not speaking it. You can see the falsehood. You can see the deception, the illusion. But it's all an illusion, vatos. It's a hologram. God is way up there. Even the Ascended Masters are up there. But they're also down here. God is also down here. God is all. God is the Ascended Masters. The Ascended Masters are us. We are them. It's the same. It's all one. Some of you don't believe in that. You think of God the Father, or even some of you God the Mother. Okay? So this is your idea. This is your understanding, or lack thereof. Awareness of these higher parts. You have to open this heart chakra. You notice that, you guys? Can you think about that? The heart, the love, the emotion, the sensitivity to humanity. Can you think about that? Being like the majority of consciousness on Earth. No, it's lacking, right? Look, brothers and sisters. They're lacking the fourth ray. Because they don't have it activated. You do! Look! We do! That's not saying we're better or something. We're saying we're the indigos. That's what we're saying. We're the Lyran Starseeds. We're the ones coming in from these higher worlds. Because look! It's so... I smile inside when you guys tell me, when you guys ask me this question. I smile. I love you. I smile. You ask me, hey, Davian, how do I know if I'm Indigo Child? Holy One, are you feeling your third eye opening? Do you feel anything going on there? Chimakoya. If you're not sixth strand, you wouldn't be feeling that. So if you're fifth dimensional, you wouldn't be feeling that. If you're fourth dimensional or three dimensional, you wouldn't be feeling this. You're feeling it. You're feeling it. Okay, that's the first symptom, right, or sign, or answer. That's your first answer. It doesn't have to be wide open, right? Remember, it's about how wide that. I like to use the analogy of a normal DSL camera, where it has an actual shutter. So the shutter hole, just simply turn the shutter on your camera. On those cameras, the hole gets smaller. Perfectly small. Perfect circle, perfect opening is changing. The size of the hole is changing. So you start off with nothing, because there is nothing yet for those humans, most humans. Okay? But then when you have that activated, now it's starting to open a tiny bit. So you start to have, whoa, spiritual ideas. A few seconds. It gets open more. Oh, wow, more fourth-dimensional consciousness. The hole gets a little bit bigger in diameter, millimeter, whatever. But you see, that's the process. The more aperture, it's called aperture in camera terminology, the aperture opens. More current, kind of like plumbing. Now you're opening the valve, so now the opening, there's more flow coming through. So you want it to open. So people saying it's dangerous to open, it's dangerous to be ascending. You stay grounded, Vatos. You can still open this. Anyways, you can protect yourself. You know what's up. I don't need to lecture you. You guys know what's up. I don't lecture you anyways. I love you. What's up? Homie, Divine One, Lyran One. Oh my goodness. 35 of you. Thank you, Vatos, for being in this space. And we're not challenging your beliefs. We're bringing you the guardian point of view. And some of you will ask that question, because some of you are new, right? Some of you will ask, what is your source? Well, you can go to my website. You can go to my diagrams. But you can also go to my teacher's website and learn about her on YouTube or whatever. Her name is Ashiana Dean. After her divorce, she's Ashana. So we have to just say that because, so you realize you can find her by Yasha Ashana as well. I love you, holy ones. So the knowledge is out there, a lifetime of it. You won't get tired of, but some of that stuff is very advanced. I'm teaching the beginner stuff. I'm introducing you to Kalanta. You're learning about the crystal body. You're learning about your master chakra. You're learning about your heart Maharic shield. You're learning your star tetrahedron. Your Merkaba. Light up your Merkaba, baby. That personal UFO. Okay? That is a 6-pointed star going like this. I'm Maya. Kaya cheers. You feel that plasma body. You see it. You experience that Christ consciousness. Makatia. Yeah, baby. So you become a member, at least Archangel, you will find this diagram or this instructions, step-by-step instructions, how to do your Maharic shield. You can also find it on Oceana Dean's PDF, the PDF of Voyagers 2. And you'll just find it somewhere else on the internet, maybe. So you want to help out Christos Avatar, you like what you've learned, there's more there out there, so thank you so much. Become a member, you guys. Join. Get that green star, then move into that blue star. Glad to have you. Thanks you for those of you members out there who have become a member, who have shared this in our community, who have come to our chat, who have come to my Patreon. The link is in the description of the video. Or if you're on YouTube, just click that join button and check it out, baby. Even for 1 month, $5 for this is awesome because, hey, we grow together. It's a family. Yeah, some of us are born or, meant to meet. Like, we're supposed to be talking and stuff. We're supposed to be knowing each other because, we're like born together again. I was born with you before, honey. Look. Now we are here again doing some brilliant Christ consciousness work on the planet. Bringing this healing on the planet. What's up, family? Yeah. My brother, my sister, it don't have to only be Lyran, homie. You can be Pleiadian, Arcturian, Assyrian, Andromedan, Mintaka, Orion, what's going on, vatos? Vega, Avion, Armentana. Remember those 3 flames? The Emerald Order, the Gold Order, the Achi, Amethyst Order. Are you part of the Violet Flame? I know you are part of the Blue Flame. What's up, Gold Flame, Seraphi, Holy Angels? Yeah. You feel the Spirit? You want to call it the Holy Spirit? You call this connection to yourself. I am God, sovereign, free. Say it with me, batos. Makoye, mashitas, matutas. And while we're here, before I say that, I first want to do something important. This video is called Lyran Starseed, vatos. We're going to say something in the Lyran language, an extraterrestrial language. Okay, what's up? The Lyran Anuhazi. Cool, yeah. Sing it with me. The Shaddai Uri song. It's only one phrase said 3 times. And you can find the words once you become an archangel on my Christos Family. What's up, Atos? Oh yeah, I don't have a cup. Here's my cup. Hey, just so you guys know, since you're my YouTube family, I made a 25-second video. Don't worry, I'm not going to be doing it all the time. I did that because I have to make short videos on Instagram, so I might as well share it with you on YouTube. Just so you know, I'm not I'm not a favor of those, but people want to see little ones, and if they come to the little one and they like it, then they'll go look at the long videos, right? And then we'll see them in live. What's up, vatos? If you came from Instagram or TikTok, welcome to the family, Holy One. Yeah. Speaking this Christos Family, information in 2022. November, no less, right? That was good medicine, man. I hope you guys are feeling good after rolling your rawhide, the torch. Woo, yeah. Nixo on ig. Matrix forces. Essentially, I am speaking of the negative ETs, dark spirits. Apparently, they are capable of manipulating everything much more easily that isn't coded in 12D frequency. Yeah, mostly we talk about how if you are one of their DNA, like you're part of a human Anunnaki DNA, well, they have access to you. Kind of like through black magic or their psychic powers and their technologies, mostly it's their technologies, they're able to F with you. They can pulse your emotional body and your mental body, put voices in, you know, you'll be seeing all kinds of crazy shit. That seems like you're in slavery, right? You can't do nothing. You're powerless, but you're not powerless. Start doing what we talked about earlier. Start smudging yourself with Palo Santo. Hey, if you got some really hella bad problems, I would be doing Palo Santo, frankincense, and myrrh, and sage. What's up? And then start getting some obsidian black crystals, or tourmaline, or hematite. You understand that grounding, that psychic defense also. Remember, black crystals and red crystals are used for psychic self-defense against the dark arts. So when you start smudging the shit out of your space and you start having a bunch of black crystals, hello, that's a start, honey. Then you start throwing up some Maharic shields. Whoa. And changing your diet, changing your boyfriend and girlfriend or wife or husband or something, changing them, to transmuting them to something, you know, getting a different guardian type of energy, boyfriend, mate, girlfriend, whatever, you know? So you make changes and then your life changes. Wow, what a concept. So you make changes in your thoughts. Like, listen. Okay, let's listen to our thoughts for 12 seconds starting now. That's about 12 seconds. What were your thoughts? Okay, you have to regularly check your thoughts, honey. It's like, wow, am I thinking that shit? Yeah, apparently. So check your thoughts. And then transmute them. So you're doing a conscious effort. You're like wow, a magician. Exactly, Magi, Holy Grail, Priest Caste, Priest King. The beings that have come into history to save their asses. What's up, man? You remember that Jesus? You know, we were the Essenes. You saw him. We called him Lord. Akayewa, Master. Now that word Master, Lord, Guru is all abused now. The Guardians don't like to use that term anymore because of that. They actually used to call it Lord Rishi, which is the solar beings. People are worshiping sun being, Ra. You don't have to worship Elohai, Seraphai, or Brahmarama. These are thermoplasmic beings. Okay, these beings are light radiation. Thermoplasmic beings. Entity constructs. Spherical. That's plasma. Hot plasma. Kuchiwa. Apparently, in the color blue and gold, and you actually say pale turquoise, pale yellow, and pale magenta. You're learning these arts again, vatos. Those are flames. The flame body. But realize everything up there is a collective. You're an individual incarnate, but there's collectives after this level. You become a Borg. But not the Borg, but you become like a family consciousness. A person with multiple identities. You call that a bad thing in your reality, but it's actually an empowerment, understand? Oh, but you want to give those children some pharmaceuticals. Take them to a shrink, a psychologist, because they know what they're doing. No, honey, they don't. So you're just doing a disservice to these Quonacha. I love you, Vato Loco. What's going on with you? How was your day, honey? Oh, Men on Fire, great. I'm so happy to have you. Thank you for being here, early one. Hamachiwa. You have your own power, your own light. Shoo. Yeah, do it while you're falling asleep, vatos. Dude, I've had dreams where I was running it in my dream. I'm like, dude, can I fall asleep? Or I guess I'm not sleeping. I'm just trying to take in this Christ consciousness. You see yourself, dude. You know, if you're having nightmares, if you're seeing crazy dark shit, well, you just need to start changing to light if you want to go out of that. You literally change your thoughts, change your shit, start, you know, smudging yourself, cleansing yourself, start loving yourself, and start loving others, okay? And you, wow. This change is your healing, and you're remembering your expansion. Yes, welcome, brother, sister. Oh my gosh, I wish I didn't forget that. That's alright. I love you guys. I love you. I want to do a poll. I should do some type of poll. Do you think you're a starseed? Let's see what your answer is. What's the deal? How do I lose my glasses all the time? Right next to me, right? This is a poll. Oh, there was said 44 people. Thank you for the 44. You know, 11, 33, 44. Thank you, vatos. Oh, I should have read that. But I know Candace is on it. Oh, sorry. Thank you, dear. I won't do that anymore. Earth Angel Healing. Pray. Tempered. Nixel 90. Earth Angel. Earth Angel. Yeah, the nightmares. You guys, if you listen to anything I said, if you do that kind of stuff right before you go to bed, also pray to your holy Elohai or Seraphi or Braham Rama. They're just you. It's you at a higher level. We all have a level up there, okay? If you want to, you can connect to your Ascended Master. If you want to, just address yourself to God. Hello, Machiwa. I prefer to go towards the light, the three flame bodies. That's your Trinity. That's all the consciousness of our time matrix. You realize it represents all the races. The solar rishi battles. Ashiana Dean, she calls it Brenua. It's a Lyran word, so if you want to use that word, use Brenua. I like to use solar rishi because some of the explanation is reaching a lot of people, and this is one of the hardest beings to understand. I believe so. One of them. What is a rishi? There is no freaking word. I found that there's no word for them. But a solar rishi is I told you, I described it to you what it was. Like a sun. But you understand that they're a collective of ascended masters that came in. And they're immortal beings. There is no distortion in these beings. They're like, you know, basically ascended masters in the incarnate. These holy beings come in, the highest level beings, right there, Vatos in the house. Elohai, Seraphi, Braharama. So, I did the best I can to explain them, and I made videos about them. I made a whole video just about Elohai. a whole video just about Seraphi. I still haven't done a Violet Flame one yet, but sorry. Anyways, these are our heritage, man. And if you know your identity, it empowers you. Because you also let go of all those false knowledge you thought was sacred or something. You go through a total, they call that a paradigm shift. I went through many paradigm shifts, guys, in my life. Like, oh, this is the holy truth. This must be the greatest truth. No, what? Are you kidding me? No, this is truth. You know, this, what? Another paradigm shift. Oh, this is God. Oh, wow, what's that? Is that real? You just want to know truth. Well, when you keep on striving for it, Holy One, it will come to you. It will be, don't worry, because you know why? Because it will be undeniable. You will just, okay, yes. In other words, it's you witness it, you feel it, you know it. And you connecting to these holy beings, you feel like you're in this choir of angels, all vibrating, humming with their divine voices. Some of you are part of this choir, this unified field of archangels and avatar beings, Christ avatar beings coming in. Christos avatar beings. That's the name of this channel. Vatos, you are all Christos avatars of light. There's some dark avatars out there. Hopefully you're not part of that group, but that's your free will. Tamatsu. Yes. I wish, man, we could have like a raid in World of Warcraft. Like Christos people come in, we all play this raid and go start in Elwyn Forest and go just freaking all through the whole world continent. And we're all like on freaking Zoom and shit. That would be fun. We don't have to stay in Elwyn Forest. We just go kick Hogger's ass and then we'll go somewhere fun. You're like, who the hell is Hogger? You'll find out. He's a badass, dude. I don't know what you're talking about, Fabian. I play Horde. Okay. Baby Smurgles are so cute. Look up a baby Smurgle? Did I say that right? Those guys who go, they don't go wham. I don't know why I said that. Smurgle Gurgleson. They sound like that. Smurgles. They're not called Smurgles. What are they called? Snurgles, Smurgles. I don't know. Smeagol. My precious. No, not Smeagol. You're like, dude, what's going on here? Masitas. I don't know. It's just like, whoa. It's like right here. It's like Shima. Code. Vibration. And I'm just waiting for those guys. It's still in the phase called what's that called? You put that on top of the, you know. I don't know, it's a layer of dirt or something over the mycelium, and then all of these beautiful mushrooms will start coming out. I like my shiitake. Yeah. No, they're not shiitake. But anyways, there's some cool mushrooms coming. I won't do videos on mushrooms, don't worry about it. Hey, that would be cool for membership. Because, dude, you like see aliens and shit. You like see beings. They like want to shake your hand or hug you or something, take you on a ship.
they will like teleport you, or you know, turn you into a blue person, or you are a blue person and you just had like human camouflage. What? Don't you know those blue people? Blue. Like, dude, blue. They're in the Azurite angels. These are like, damn. They're the most powerful beings in all the universe. More powerful than Anuhazi, I think. I think the Anuhazi are 36 strand or no, 48 strand. But I know the Azurites are 48 strand. And so, you know, Azurites, there's something called Azurite Temple. This is related to the Indigos, who are also got this blue thing going on. I mean, we don't have this blue skin, but we have this blue energy field. It's in our field. It's in your field. If we get our 4th strand activated, you guys are going to start seeing these things. You actually you get these activated. At birth, you get your 5th strand at birth, but you still have to activate. No, wait, I said that wrong. No, some of you are 6th strand, but there's something about some of the people who have to still activate one of their strands. But still, this is in your DNA. It's within your lifetime you can awaken. Some of us are maybe late. I'm like a late bloomer. Some of you are psychic and you still remember it when you were a kid. Okay? Like you knew you had abilities and perceptions and stuff while you were still just a kid, and maybe it even went away. And maybe it came back. Or maybe it got better. Maybe it got worse. Just know that there's a lot of messing around with us. They're trying to make us lesser. We strive for a greater, higher, our highest, right? We strive for our highest, best. They strive for bringing us down, blocking it. They don't want you to have your 12 strand. In other words, they don't want you to become Christ consciousness. They're not stupid. The higher ones know what actually is going on. You know, like these secret societies, you're not allowed to know everything unless you're at the high levels, kind of shit, you know. Alia! Just silently, just watch. Greetings, Holy One. Achua. I transmute the darkness with love and courage, strength. You sound like a paladin, baby. It's not all pleasant. Get comfortable in it all. Not let external affect internal. Oops. Wait. Embrace it all. You will learn to love it all. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be judging yourself, much less others. Love yourself. Heal yourself. We all need healing, you guys, down in 3D. You're a divine being coming into this. Whoa, man. Oh. Consciousness. To us, it's barbaric. Consciousness. So that's kind of dangerous to indigos, but we came here anyways. So we came in here together, homies. You and me. Okay? We're transmuting. Just like Candace said, we're transmuting this Ayasua. Every time you see it within yourself, sanctify it. You don't need a middleman. You don't need a priest. You are a priest. We're the priest caste. We're the priest kings in all those times, including ancient Egypt, including Atlantis, honey. Even if you don't have full memory, you were there. Okay? Because we came in here, even with Christ, Jesus. Sometimes it's both, right? Because we are both. So you can say Jesus, you can say Christ. Just realize the true real identity. You are also Christ. Okay? And so we are, but we're like, you could say we're kind of like time travelers, dude. That's how I should present it as, because that's what we're doing. We're coming in you think about it, that's what reincarnation is. Reincarnation is you're going through different time periods in your life, and that's always happening. It's kind of like it's all happening now. And it's multidimensional. So if something happens in the 12th dimension, that affects the whole thing. Wait a second, that's probably inaccurate. Let me correct myself. Everyone has free will. Sorry, that would be going against free will. So, this is live. I can't delete that. Sometimes you have to check yourself, vatos. And when you're going for 100% accuracy, I check myself.
Kimmit. There's only evolving, always forward. I don't agree with that, Holy One. Because we know people are falling. We know that there are fallen consciousness affecting us. And these are races. These are beings. These are fallen ones who had free will. These are collectives populating the matrix. And now when you have an avatar or holy collective, or like a rishi being come in, now they're fragmented identities. There's multiple identities who all have their free will. That entire avatar family has their own free will. So when you don't, so some of your avatar consciousness, some of your other lifetimes, your simultaneous parts are fallen. So no, some of them are fallen. Some of them are falling in this phantom matrix. They're actually returning to source through the path of chaos. That leads to unconscious oblivion. Nothing actually dies. You go into like a transmutation. When you leave this body, which everything, just even the flesh, you call it decay, but it's transmuting. It's not, energy can't be destroyed. It can only be changed. So it's always an illusion when you start associating with death. So realize that it's simply a change of vibration. And these conscious beings have literally changed their vibration. They have fallen in their consciousness, and they are falling. And they are returning to source through death, through vampirism. Eventually, they will, through their own energy, consciousness, go into that unconscious oblivion. Every time you downstep, every time God goes farther and farther and forward, what is that? That's less. That's less. Less body, less mind, intellect, psychology, less spirit, emotion, less. Less. You know less. You remember less. You have less current, less energy. God fragments in a hologram. It's a hologram effect. Just like a prism. A prism has an effect. It actually has a physics. It's spiritual science. God comes in like a prism. God comes in, it's populated all the way down. And now suddenly God, all its parts, have its own free will. Now, Ascension brings slowly but surely your parts back. More of your soul family, more of your personal crystals, more of yourself is returning. Not all at the same time, not some magical, this was free will. This is a hologram field that God is experimenting. This is just video game, virtual. Okay? There's in a free will, because they're not all free will, God's doing different experiments. One of them is free will. Not all of them are free will, honey. Law of one. You wouldn't be able to understand that without knowing universal law of one. All are God. All are part of the whole, part of the one. Because you keep going up through all the God worlds until you finally get to the full expansion, to the original first cause. There was a first before all others that created all its thoughts. It's a being creating all of its thoughts. All of its thoughts are us. We are the being thinking. This is all of us thinking. This is all of us as one. But in a hologram field, it looks like a bunch of little separate identities.
It's ingenious. This is what God created. God wanted to learn more about itself and grow. It's growing. God is developing, expanding more and more and more. These beings, eternal gestalts of consciousness, eternal. No death, no concept of death. These beings go into a holograms. God is going into holograms, and then there's little spiritual warfare going on, little virtual realities going on. God learns something. God's learning. God's growing. This is all God. It's not outside of God. You are part of God. You're a God thinking and experiencing and sometimes forgetting, sometimes remembering. It's all the same. Some of it's rising, some of it's falling. These are the mechanics. These are the activities of a hologram. You will have fallen ones, and sometimes the fallen ones will take over in the entire system. There's many holograms, not just this one. This is amazing to find out that we have all these dimensions and density matter forms, not just carbon matter, more than carbon matter. You turn into a carbon crystal being. A carbon crystal being becomes a crystal silica being. Crystal silica being evolves into a greater sphere. Understand? You are going in body form, consciousness, and spirit. And you are going in your you call the logos. You have logos, sub-logos. You have the planetary logos, the stellar logos, the sun, the galactic, metagalactic. You have the universal. You have the cosmic. Okay, logos. You have the cosmic logos and all that. So this is all one. Another realization, another model that you can see as a logos point of view. So even that law of one raw material, they talk about the logos, but I think they only go to the solar logos, which isn't the ultimate logos. Understand? But we are learning this knowledge, man, again. And like I said, I'm introducing the techniques here in 2022. You can check out the old videos if you want of Ashiana Dean. They're 20 years old. And she has new videos and stuff, so you can check that out as well. There's people like me, a couple other speakers out there, and so we're bringing you this knowledge again. And I'm trying to use modern, up-to-date terms so you can understand. This is amazing. If you guys ever want to learn more, go to the website or start checking out these videos. I have a few playlists. Find one that you want to start watching, and just binge through it, man. Okay, some of you told me you have, because it's like a awakening inside of us all. It's beautiful. I'm so happy to have, oh my gosh, it's 44 people online again. Another 4. We were talking about this morning. A lot of us are seeing 4s. I mean, the people that were in the Christos Family chat, some of you are part of that chat. You just have to be a $10 member. Come on, guys. What's up? Candice, Denise, sorry. Machiwa. The Torch. Thank you, Vato Loco. Earth Angel Healing with Trinity Blaze Lotus. Pray. I love her work. Yeah, she's awesome, man. She's the master teacher. She's the one that started this all, basically. Amachiwa. I feel so honored to meet her in person, and that was in Phoenix in 2010. Thank you guys for your activity in chat. It's so Brandy Suarez. My family, what's up, homies? Lighten one. I have been in Facebook jail 17 times, and now can only get back on if I give them my phone number. Of course they want your phone number, right? As I use a VPN, virtual private network, they obviously want to track me through phone, and so I guess no more Facebook for me. You will see that in today's world, Holy One. You can have more of that probably, kind of like draconian stuff, because take the letter C in draconian and change it to a K, Dracon. You're dealing with dragons. Okay? Draco. Draconians. Reptilians. Winged reptilians. Part of those Achiwa. Omicron. Dragon Moth. Vatos. Dark Vatos. Dark Familia.
Meow meow! Yeah! Ryan Reynolds plays an AI. He becomes self-aware. Holy One, it's not so hilarious. Think about it. Everything in the Matrix is alive. We talk about this a lot. Plastic is alive. A computer is alive. It's all alive. I didn't say a lie. I said alive. Everything is alive. So don't be so distracted. You can call it an AI, but just realize it doesn't matter. It's all alive. It's all God. Nothing changes that fact. So it's not so ridiculous because it's actually just another form of consciousness. All is God. Machua. Even Ryan Reynolds. Even AI beings and even androids and even reptilians and even fallen angelics and even Hitlers and all these terrible beings. Luis Pinero. Yes, you are, Holy One. You just forgot it. And that's okay. Because that means you can also remember it. Feel it. Know it. Do we act godly down here? Not always, that's for sure. But realize it's part of a multi-dimensional identity. You're going to live in all these lives. You're going to return to, like the movie, Back to the Future. You're going to go back to the future because that's where you fell from. You're in the past of where you used to be. You fell in time. You fell in energy. You just got, and up there, well, you remember your identity as God. Here we don't. We feel separate from God in that we think it's outside ourselves. Honey, it's not outside yourself. You are part of the law of one. This is exactly my answer to you. We are telling you this through the law of one. The universal law says, reminds us that we are all equal, that we're all one with God, and that we have to explain multidimensional consciousness to you to understand that. That's why I made this giant diagram. You see all the dimensions, and you see how you're connected to all the dimensions. You see how you're connected to God. God is tangible. The soul is tangible. I just made a video, 25-second video about the soul. Check it out. It only takes 25 seconds. And learn something, okay? At least new people will see the soul has more to it, okay? And to know it, you know the dimensions, and you know the matter forms, and you know that, hey, that's you. You have to, reverse it, because God is up here, is out first, and everything within God is a distortion. Everything else is a fragmentation, a step down, a step down, a step down. You can see it as a copy, and what happens when we make a copy of that, and make a copy of that, it's another copy of a copy. Damn! It's a major distortion of the original. That's what you are, of consciousness. You are a distortion of the original, like through the prism, through the hologram field. It's all frequency going slower as it comes down. It keeps getting slower. More dense. As you go fall, you become less dense, less memory. A rock really doesn't remember itself as a plant. It doesn't remember itself. It's an animal. It doesn't remember yet that it's a human being. It's an archangel. It's an avatar. It's an ascended master. It's God. If you start seeing this, holy ones, you start connecting to Christ. Christ consciousness. You remember that all are God, then you truly are a Christos being, a Christic being. Amachiwa. And it is beautiful that it is returning to earth through all of us. It's not about one person, okay? It's about the field of Christ consciousness. Your peace and my peace and that sister's peace and that sister's peace. Whoa, Starseeds, yeah, Indigo, Lightworkers, doing your light. Empaths, having your perceptions, feeling people's emotions. You see the spiritual war. I don't need to, convince you. You know for yourself, man. You see it. You're becoming wiser. You're becoming brighter. Yeah, you know what's up. You call bullshit when you see it. You don't have to say the word bullshit. You can say,
You can say, I'm sorry, I respect your beliefs, but I have my own. Thank you. There you go. Or just say, I call bullshit. That's not God, honey. You can be nice about it. You should, anyways, right? Because we're supposed to be loving and sweet. Yeah, I guess you don't have to be sweet, but you can still be loving. Does that make sense? I love all. I just don't want to be around people. Okay. You transmute. I mean, you change. Think of the word transmuting as changing. Change some shit. Come on. Something. Don't just do once a year like annual New Year's resolutions. Come on. You should be a manifesting being. You should be like, whoa, in ceremony with your consciousness, baby. You're a priest. Not a religious point of view. You know the craft of the mind and consciousness. And you're learning more about it. Almost all of you are constantly learning shit and watching videos and reading articles, aren't you? That's what indigos do. While the consciousness, most of it is sleeping, we're like, whoa, yes, oh, wow, hey, yes. Our life's interesting. Not always feels good, but it's like never boring to be a starseed with Savatos. Yeah, dude, demons are real, angels are real, we see them with Savatos. I see you, succubus. You ain't taking any of my energy today. I love you. Infinitely, Nicholas Bailey. Yeah. Candace, alright. Woohoo. Kitty Cat Love. Lyran Love. 717. Hey, 14, 15. 15, that's 15. I love that. Yeah. 15 dimensions, honey. Yeah. Magic. Manifesting is illusion. All that will be, has been, and will be again. Actually, the matrix is moving, is changing every moment. It's not the same as it was before or going to be the same. The consciousness is, God is continually expanding. No contraire. I don't agree with you, Holy One. I love you. What's up? God is constantly learning, constantly evolving, and the record is constantly growing. Kind of like you better expand your memory on your PC because you're gonna need more. There's more files. There's more lives. There's more spirit. It's expanding. Whoa! It's wow! Dang! Look at that. Oh, Chiwakaya. What's that? You guys see that? Mandabrat set. The Mandabrat set. Mochia, Mokaya, Sutas, Mokaya. The matrix, the hologram field is moving, it is expanding, it is going through a cycle. Consciousness is moving it. Moving what? Life force energy is being moved. Spirit, consciousness, God is moving in these fields. And there's cycles. We talk about the time cycles, honey. So we got this time cycles recycling, like repeating. Actually, I didn't mean to say recycling. They're not repeating either. Let me say, they're starting over. There we go. They're starting a new one. And even in the diagrams, I show you the time cycles. And we're currently in the third one. This is presence. This is history of consciousness now. Consciousness now is moving in the moment, in the now. And there's record of what is part of that kachiwa, all now. Like this, all in front of the race, ready to start. Like all in a line. We're all in a line at the same moment. At the same time. All in their time, and they use reference to time. There is no space-time, but it's a construct of energy. Understand? It's where consciousness is actually moving. It's an illusion. You're not actually moving. It's a flashing on and off. It's a scalar wave. We're like going in like light bulbs. You know those old days they had these marquee lights. Like imagine round light bulbs, a whole bunch of them in a row, and they would flash on. One would flash on, flash off. This one flashes on, flashes off. This one flashes on, flashes off. Oh, you see something moving now. It looks like it's moving. It's like a... This is consciousness. This is experiencing a matrix called the hologram. It's flashing on and off. There's a matrix. There's a particle, antiparticle, particle, antiparticle. Flash on, fission, fusion, fission, fusion. Flashing on. Oh, yeah, hi. Flash off. Flash on, antiparticle. Parallel Earth. Your doppelganger, honey. Flash off. Flash on, hi, particle. Flash off. Flash on, hello, antiparticle. Fusion, fission, antimatter. Why? Manifestation. Crystal vapor, crystal liquid, crystal silicate. Whoa, expand back out. Ascended masters are coming in, going out. Ascended masters are coming in, maybe staying for a while. Another one goes out, some others go out, some come in. This is a active live, honey. This isn't repeating. This isn't the same. This is always and all we do is see you to see it. It's not, it's core. You can deny this. I deny Christ. Some of you say, it's not real. That's not real. What is that there? We learn what it is. 12th dimensional consciousness, Christ consciousness, soul, oversoul, Makacha, Avatar, Rishi. These are you now. You can connect to that guard. You can connect to that. Even these organizations, they call them like service organizations. See, while people who do not follow law of one, they're against it, they're anti-Christos, we follow the path of order. They like chaos, we like order. You don't have to follow order. You don't have to follow chaos. You choose in the hologram because God, creator, made his experiment, this simulation, a learning. God is learning in the now, honey. Now. Not yesterday, not repeating, new, fresh. Save up your memory. Expand your memory so it turns on, and when it turns on, you know. Oh, it's not turned on, so you do not know. You are in that and that's okay. Because while you fall, others will balance that. You want to be dark, well, some are going to be light. It's a balancing act in God's hologram, in God's polarization. Within the physics of this creation, it creates polarization. You want your challenge in this total recall. Are you learning? Are you remembering? Total recall. In this time matrix, you are hopefully learning, activating, awakening. Because some of you actually came in here to go to the bottom and to come up to the top. That's what Ascended Master is. Not these beings channeling to you from the 5th dimension and saying, we're Ascended Masters. You need to listen to us. First of all, you don't have to listen to any being, any extraterrestrial, or any god. Those are imposters. Those are creator gods. Those are liars. Those are beings not in your best interest. They want to harm you. They want to vampire you. They're going to dominate you. You will be their slave. They will be their energy. You'll be their... Because that's what they do. You want to have fun and love God and be peaceful and be in balance with nature and stuff. But these beings want to come in and... So, Like in an organism, you have some of the part of the body trying to harm the other part of the body. It's a war, even within your own spaces. If you're aware, if you're, what's that? No, I don't see, yes. Some of you see. Close these eyes, open this eye, Holy One. Mokoye. There goes my camera. So let me quickly go to the diagram. This is your chakras and the colors of the chakras. The colors of this hologram field that is happening simultaneously as God expands its awareness, expands your memory until you go back to these higher God worlds. And this is just a hologram. I mean, a part of God. This is just a part of God. There's more greater fields that you can learn. We're going to talk about in this Templar. I'm switching my battery out now, guys. It takes a few seconds. Thank you for your patience. Yeah.
Woohoo! Party time! Wayne's World! Bill and Ted! What's up? Wayne's World! Woo! They're doing like satanic shit and you're like, whoa, yeah! I'm just joking, guys. I'm having fun. What's up with you, man? Yeah. Well, they can be friends. It's possible, right? Because some of these fallen ones are healing themselves through bioregenesis. Some of you are going to be learning this knowledge to go through bioregenesis. And so there is a point in time where you evolve back up to your higher aspects. And then you're just in a whole nother ballgame, man. You're like, first of all, you're so far advanced as a living creature. You're so far advanced. It's hard to describe them when you're at these levels of consciousness. When people have been distorted to not even remembering. And how dark it is in the world. You can see the red flags. Toyota AI. Actually, Archangel Lucifer and Archangel Michael, which is supposed to be opposites, are working together. Yes, you can say that. I actually agree with you. But they're working together in the dark. They're not nice. Mochiwa. And people, you don't need to worship an angel. You are coming from these levels and beyond. See, you're actually an avatar. Okay, you're an avatar. You're above the angel level. That's what you call an earth seed. All human earth seeds have this potential. It's part of their DNA, which is beyond dragons and beyond the Anunnaki races. You would say blue flame and gold flame races. So they don't want you to have your 12 strand. They don't want you connecting to Christ consciousness that we're learning how to bring in. So this is energy work. This is consciousness work. And you connecting to that parts of God. So you're going to have negative people trying to put you down, trying to put human down, trying to put the human spirit down, trying to confuse you, trying to make you lost, trying to disempower you. You guys, you get any vibes like that? Anyone trying to take your power away? Hello? Vampiric, false creeds, stop being involved with people like this. And when people keep it up on our channel, we just block them. No problem. We transmute. We're not going to be rude and disrespectful. We're going to be loving to you until you're just now causing problems with your dark conversation, because you're not love, you're not grace, you're not
mindful. You're not, caring or respectful to us. So you're trolling. Now you're trying to drain. Okay, goodbye. I love you. Transmute. Now we're smiling, going back to our music and dancing and having a good old time. Okay? We are light. And you can tell when someone's not shining light. You can tell when someone's got an attitude, trying to make a problem, they're not being friendly. You can tell. You see it. We shine light. They don't. So you know the difference. You feel it. Okay? It's like reading their energy. Like an empath reads the emotion. They know what's up. Okay? You can say some shit, but they feel exactly what you are intending. Transmute, bitch ass. Till you know this. What's up? Funky Tiger. It's all love here, baby. Yeah. You guys are masters, man. You guys are Christ shining that light. I have to, probably 10 more minutes, guys. Okay, 10 more minutes. You guys have to shine your light. And this is like, whoa. I hope I did. Okay, I did. Okay. You guys have to shine your light because you're the priest caste. You're the holy ones. You're the Indigo Children. You're the Lightworkers. You're the empaths of the world. Hey, some of you are dark empaths. Some of you are dark. You're following the occult. You're following things that are connected to gods. I get it because I was once there. You're into gods. You're into magic with the gods. White magic, positive magic is not with gods. Okay, worship is part of that dark system. It's part of the servitude system. It's part of the slave system. You are part of this. You're feeding these dark beings. You call it worship, and you call it religion, you call it whatever. I don't know. But you're giving your energy. It's black. It's dark. It's magic. Your symbols, the concepts, is dark. It is against, life. Not happy. Not loving or forgiving. Definitely not fair, because you're against women. Not against, you would say lesser. You think lesser of women. What the hell, man? How could you even resonate with that? How would you put your whole family and record in there? Live in this. So we awaken and we live a different life, and even if we have to have our own communities. It's not like we're trying to isolate ourselves, but we're getting ourselves out of the energies that are harming to us. We create a community where we can stay in a high vibe. And know that they'll all be trying to be spies. They'll send people into your group trying to undermine it. They're masters out there. They got resources, unlimited resources. So you have to just do this in the spiritual world. Do it in the consciousness world. Do it peacefully in an awakening. In your own mind, in your own activations and awarenesses and connections. It's about feeling, guys. You will truly feel it. Okay? All this little snide remarks and negative people, dude, they just get freaking chewa. Realize it's like they will get bored after a while because no one's paying attention. No one cares about this cheer. We work towards what is vibrating high. We feel it. We have discernment. We see, okay. Makaya. Grow up, Holy One. I love you, but grow up. Okay, we're bringing this joy. Let's say you don't like my appearance or something. You don't like some of the things I do, but hello, are you listening to anything that's coming out of my mouth? Are you just gonna keep judging my surface or something, But that's okay. We have this like armor. we're developing. Thank you for these lessons. Thank you for your presence. You're part of it. I love you, Holy One. You don't need to love me. You probably don't. So, but I love you, and so you're not alone. You have family waiting for you. You want to get involved in that dark shit? That's your choice. You want to worship a god and do magic with a god? That's your choice. You want to connect to these demons and fallen ones? That's your choice. Realize those choices have consequence in your DNA, have consequence in your spiritual journey. You don't have to believe in karma. I think probably you don't. That's why you just keep doing whatever the hell you want without thinking that your thoughts actually cause some damage to your soul experience. Like, you're going to experience what you dished out. You're going to gravitate towards that experience that you gave, this to someone else. You made someone else suffer. That simply is your soul is going to want you to learn from that lesson by making you suffer in a similar fashion. Not like a punishment, not like judgment, but your soul is a collective. You're part of that collective tribe. Your soul. Now, literally, we're describing what a soul is. A soul is a tribe of you. Tribe of us, like 12 of us. Your soul is 12. Your identity is of a 12, of a tribe, of a collective, a little miniature collective, right? But you're no more than that. You're actually, there's 144 incarnations at least within the density 1 fields. You live all these incarnations. You have to grow DNA. People don't understand that, I guess, I don't know. Every time vector, you have a presence to develop that strand. You have to live in every time vector. At least once, right? You have to live through all the time periods. And if you didn't, you have to rinse and repeat until you do get it. Why do you think there's always cycles? Because some people are failing first grade, keep on failing 12th grade, I don't know, whatever grade. You keep on failing, you're not getting past it. You don't care or whatever, you're just staying in some place. Okay. So the hologram is not helping this part of yourself. You're just going to stay there, I guess. Some of you are going to fall, some of you will rise. It's beautiful, man. It's part of the experience of God. We're part of the God. It's like cool to know that you're an angel, archangel, you're an avatar, you're an ascended master, you're God. All this other stuff saying, no, sinner, no, you are Messiah. Oh, and you're going to be suffering, and you're going to be judged and damned. Wow. No. You know what you're getting? No, if you want to know from the Guardian point of view, you are getting Nuberian history, Nuberian religion. You're learning from these beings and their creator gods. Maybe they were Sumerian, but not only. Did you notice there's always some gods controlling in group? Like Greek gods, Roman gods. Wow, there's a group of them. Yeah, there is. You have groups, councils, you have these chosen ones. So we are bringing the Guardian point of view. I align myself with Ashiana Dean's work. I strive to be accurate with her work, and you can get a taste of what other people are saying, like Lisa Renee, okay, or Ireland Clark, or Ashiana's work. So you can learn yourself, you can study and become a master yourself. The information is out there. Look for videos. Look for PDFs. Find them, because they're no longer being available from her. You have to find them now. So I would say find them and get them. Shamakaya. Learn what I would recommend learning. What are all her workshops called? Have a list of them. Because I do, from 1998 all the way to 2016. I've listed them all. I know them all. I have them all. Machiwa. Actually, not all. I don't have the newest stuff. That's will have to happen later, because right now I can't get it. So, but anyways, I'm teaching from mostly the Voyagers, and more though, not just only. A lot of this information is a combination of all the knowledge I've learned from those workshops. And it's a lifetime of work. You will be busy learning new Kalanta, more Kathara, because there's a Kathara 1, a Kathara 2, a Kathara 3, and a 4. And there's advanced Merkaba mechanics and these other techniques that you're going to be using to transform in your spiritual awakening. And you're learning from the Guardians who are giving you this other history of humans. parts of us, man. Why do you think they mess with your memory? They put blocks in your DNA on purpose. You know, they want to mess with you. They're messing with you. This is weird consciousness, man. It's a distorted, messed up, just having separation in your emotional body and having a separation, these faults. I mean, not the word faults, what's it called? It's like collaterally it just happened. We're now we have this weird, bizarre consciousness, like we have an emotional, like we have them separated from the reasoning mind, the emotional mind, and then we have these, like, what the hell? It's described in the Voyagers, and we're talking about it, that there's even disembodied consciousness in the hollow fields. And if you're psychic, sometimes you perceive them. Spirits, ghosts, but sometimes it's actual beings that are psychic, like us. Maybe someone's playing and messing around with contacting you, and they want to scare you because they have abilities to do it, and you don't have knowledge to protect yourself. Well, learn. Come to our chat. We're talking about all kinds of stuff. I try to come every morning. If you guys want to come every morning and show up and a question, I'll be there. I can't be there all day, obviously. We're not always active all day anyways, but you guys can come and be part of this. Or get a one-on-one with me. You can join our Patreon and we'll go at your schedule and no problems. We're just trying to heal. We're awakening. It's part of the healing. Thank you guys for being here. You're so awesome. It was a good turnout. Look at that. Oh my gosh. 299. Ones and zeros. Toyota I. Well, I wouldn't say you're gonna limit our consciousness to ones and zeros, but that's definitely one aspect of Creator. Yes, Spit and Justice, you said it. We're all on this healing journey. Even the fallen ones, you know, we talk about the Emerald Covenant. The Emerald Covenant says one day we'll all return to Source God. Eventually. It's what you would call a singularity. Then the whole planet would heal. So, but it's not happening. But there's a lot of you who are getting it. It's real. Shining light, yeah. Leo Murray, thank you guys, meow meow, for being members. You're so freaking awesome. Yeah, you're badasses. Pato Loco Chat. What's up? Yeah, that's right, man. We're like spiritual vatos and homies, right? Like, we got some Pleiadian vatos, and we got some, you know, positive, peaceful other beings want to help out their earth homies, you know. I think it's so cool. With Law of One, all is one, we can, like, meet some pretty incredible, interesting beings. Don't you guys want to find and meet these ETs who are super amazing and probably have a lot to admire? Some of them probably admire us, maybe, you know, or at least the Christos. You know, we're gonna have some fans there. Those are Christos beings. Those are the human angelic race. Obviously not down here, but we have potential. We know what's gonna happen in the future. You know, parts of itself fell, so the higher parts have to come down and heal it. Hello. Think about that one. Mashiwa. Chiqui, like Chiquita, Chiqui light. Greetings, Holy One. Sorry. Hard time. Look at that star next to your name. Wow, look at that. Yeah. Spit and Justice. I recently met a special friend, and she had a reader tell her that we promised each other in a previous life that we would help each other heal in this life. Wow, Spit and Justice.
Did you resonate with that as truth, both of you? That's so cool. And that can happen, you guys. Now, it's not what you call a twin flame because people don't understand that in this time, and that's okay. But that you do have soul contracts, agreements. You could meet each other because you were meant to. You were supposed to. I don't know if you guys have seen this movie with Matt Damon, where he's able to. He was psychic like us. We're psychic, dude. Even if you don't know this knowledge, then it's kind of confusing, right? Because you don't know what the F is going on. You just know that you're like, whoa. You're not alone, vatos. We're experiencing this, and it's in the times. It's Ascension. We can feel it. We're connected and like, dude, what is all that stuff going on? It's like crazy. Yeah, and you're part of it. Yeah, I guess I am, huh? Yeah, man, what's up, homie? Oh, man, can you imagine if you get to that level of being on a UFO, or you visit the 5th dimension, or you realize that you're in the 4th dimension or 5th dimension or inner Earth, or that some good place at least, right? And you're no longer in that prison planet on Earth. The phantom falling Earth. It's already fallen, but now it's getting worse. Where it will go maybe into that phantom matrix. Intuition! Twin flame! She smiles at that. Alright, you can call it twin flame if you want. Machiwa. One New World All-Star channel is hilarious the way Kurt slays the new age kids. Well, I guess people can check that out, right? Yeah, feel in the heart, but feel in your whole body. Like, it's like where you're able to like come to a dangerous consciousness like 3D. You must have some love or some fondness with pain. I don't know. Oh, you're gonna go to Earth? Are you sure about that? They need us. Of course I'm sure. Come on, come with me to Earth. Let's help some of our vatos. Our family. Okay. I'm only gonna stay a few incarnations, okay? I'm not gonna stay there forever. Okay, silly. Come on, let's go. Alright. I'm gonna be your sister this time. I don't want to be the brother again. Alright, whatever. I'm sure we talk more eloquent than that, but you know what I mean. Cause we're like awakening to that. Like, hey, there's more than us down here. More than one of us down here. And we want to know more. We want to heal more, experience more. I'm going to try that. I can't wait. I love you. I love you. Send positive vibes, dude. 4-4 again. Again 4-4. Did I miss something? You guys are awesome, man. We should all, I wish we could take that lottery ticket and just, oh my gosh, it's $1 billion in Arizona. Can you imagine? Or it was $1 billion for the lotto, or whatever it's called. Yes, it's a school, Vato, a school of light. Not a Egyptian magic school, not a Horus school. Sorry to disappoint you. This is a Lyran Guardian, what's up, homie school. We are awakening to our heritage, man. We have something to be proud of, you know, of Earth. It has potential, homie. Seems like we're holding our ground in density 2, but we got some problems in density 1 and density 3. But we're holding our own in density 2.
That's why we got freaking so many guardians there, holy guardians. We got the Azurites there, we got the Oraphim there, we got the angelic human Turnesium there. Because they have taken over shit. But I guess that's our stronghold. Part of your duty, I don't want to say duty, okay? Part of your covenant, commission. Well, we're supposed to work together, guys. We need each other. It's really challenging down here. We're needed more than ever. Achila. Same a lot of school dreams. Well, I know I was definitely, when I was younger, I had more astral traveling, dude. It was wild. A lot more lucid dreaming when I was younger. But, you know, as we grew up in the 70s and 80s, you know, we started seeing chemtrails in the millennium. Now it's like problems with not just the air, but with water and our food and our seeds. Dude, we're like being attacked hardcore. So I don't like to talk political, but it is a spiritual war, right? You gotta know there's something happening in the other parts of reality. But yeah, we actually our body may be be sleeping, but our mind, our spirit doesn't need rest. You start becoming aware when this body, this incarnation is sleeping. Well, you suddenly become aware of your other selves, and you experience them maybe as an observer, maybe as what? I don't know. Because I got to tell you, in my own psychic perceptions and abilities or experiences, I've seen lots of other lifetimes, or I'm traveling the planet and I see people I don't recognize. I don't remember who are these people. I don't know who they are. And I could do that if I focused. I could do it like every 10 seconds, every 20 seconds, every 30 seconds. I can do this. You just suddenly go into specific thought process in your mind. You just think a certain way. You alter your state, man. Your thoughts. Mindfully. You're focused, you're aware, you know what you're doing. Not out of it, but serious control of your consciousness. Self-control, like a discipline. Like if you had to go learn some martial art and become a black belt, you would have to go through some serious training, right? To reach that plateau. Well, same thing with spiritual work. You have to like put some training in it, literally. And a lot of us are not in the greatest shape, and we don't feel so great trying to get in shape, but we'll do it. Or, to learn how to... It's not like, even if you're out of shape and you want to start meditating, dude, it's not comfortable to sit up straight and try to clear your mind. That's not comfortable. It doesn't happen overnight if you're that out of tune, It'll take some effort. Training. Like boot camp, maybe. But we start somewhere. Some of you are pretty good now. You're pretty seasoned. Life has thrown a lot of shit our way. So, I do have to finish up, you guys, because it's almost time for them to sleep. So, I love you guys. I said 10 minutes. I went more than 10 minutes, right? There's a lot of you online. I know. I'm sorry, but I come almost every night. What I would say alive. I do a live every night, but now I'm starting to do some on Telegram. Why did I say Telegram? I mean, it's Instagram. It sounds like the same. That's why. Instagram. I have 45,000 subscribers there, almost. It's very soon, 45,000. And so I have to do lives there sometimes. But over there will be like 3,000 views on it. Anyways, thank you guys. A shout out to my members again. You guys, even for $5, you can support Christos Avatar and help us get even bigger and better and get more content out to you. And so I thank you to all my members. Thank you to the ones on Patreon. You're helping me stay alive, literally, and you're also helping me get work on this full time. I do this full time. Literally, like almost 70 hours, Sunday to Monday, or Saturday to Monday, whatever you say. Sunday to Saturday. Anyways, 7 days a week, I'm working on this stuff. And so that is my life. You say you don't have a life. Yeah, that is my life. I'm happy. I love doing it. Thank you for you guys who are helping that making that possible. Truly. And thank you guys for coming tonight. Please like the video if you liked it, if you learned something. Show a little appreciation there. You're welcome to leave a question. You can write me on Facebook or Instagram, or send me a Gmail message, because I put that below. Peace to you guys. Much respect to my regulars. Look at you regulars here, man. Big special shout out to Candace again for welcoming you back to the team. Thank you, sister, for being active in chat. We all appreciate your energy. And thank you to all you positive people. Man, you're awesome. You're awesome, man. I love to hear your stories. I'm so happy to see there's a group of us really growing. Our team is just gonna, Team Light, Team Indigo, yeah. We'll transmute those negative trolls, okay, together. We'll just smother them with love, man. We'll just, that looks like I'm slapping. I mean, like, smother butter on something, you know, like your potato. Peace. Namaste, honey. Shaddai Ure Akum Tan. Shaddai Ure Akum Tan. Shaddai Ure Akum Tan. Edai Patuma. Edai Patuma. Patuma Edeta Ekumna. Edai Patuma. Tretila Idurna. Tretila Idurna. Durama Ekimta Ekumna. Edai Patuma. You're supposed to say that 3 times. I only said it once, but peace, vatos! Yeah! Koye! Asutas! I love all of you, man. Unconditionally, vatos. Yes, sama.